Hot Springs Village Inside Out is a closer look at the greatness of Hot Springs Village, Arkansas and the surrounding areas. People, places, experiences. Hot Springs Village is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Join me, Randy Cantrell, and my co-host Dennis Simpson as we engage in weekly conversations to explore Hot Springs Village Inside Out. Today's show is brought to you by Central Arkansas's favorite radio station, KVRE. Find them on the dial at 92.9 FM. Stream them live at kvre.com. RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village. The award-winning RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village is the largest real estate office inside the village with over 30 full-time agents and support staff. Visit them to learn more about this beautiful place to solve your real estate needs. Call them today at 1-800-364-9007. Find them online at explorehsv.com. They are RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village at 1-800-364-9007 or online at explorehsv.com. Ike Eisenhower State Farm. Ike and his award-winning team have been serving the insurance needs of folks all around Hot Springs Village since 1998. Ike has qualified for State Farm's President's Club, Chairman's Circle, and Hot Springs Village Insurance Agent of the Year. Call Ike Eisenhower State Farm today at 501-984-4100. That's 501-984-4100. Find them online at ikeeisenhower.net. Call them today for all your insurance needs because, like a good neighbor, Ike Eisenhower State Farm is there.
Dennis Simpson, Hot Springs Village Inside Out with Miss Crystal today, who obviously dressed up just for the occasion, and Mr. Ike Eisenhower. Ike, how are you this morning, bud?
How are you, Dennis?
I'm doing well. Crystal, you know I'm just giving you grief. Crystal, where do you work, my dear?
I'm doing so good. You know, the kids are here all day, and so I have to dress accordingly. So if something crazy happens, I can just get up and go, you know?
So this is kid-ready attire is what I'm seeing, right?
And it's our Boys and Girls Club shirt, so I have to wear it, you know?
Well, you bring up the Boys and Girls Club. Ike, tell us a little bit more about the Boys and Girls Club. And apparently we're going to have this thing called a car show?
That is right. Coming up on the 19th of August, we have the 7th annual car and bike show, and it's always a great event. Last year we had 100 cars out there, and there's food, there's music, there are all sorts of fun stuff out there to entertain you, and it's only from 9 to noon. So it's just a Saturday morning, and come enjoy yourself, get a little breakfast, and watch the. Look at the cars and then enjoy the rest of your day.
So now there's two sides of this as I see it, and that is we have the people that could present their cars, and then we have the people that come see their cars. Crystal, how do if I want to present my car, what would I do?
Yeah, they can just call me at 501-317-6961, or they can go to our website at scbgclub.com. And there is an event page, and they can get on there and see all the events that we have coming up. And the car show is one of them. They can click there, and they can sign up for all of our options. So they can do car, bike, or Jeep this year.
And I also see that we're going to have the group Living the Dream Ltd. Great group, wonderful music. We're going to have vendors.
Gina's Catering, who does a lot of great work for the Boys and Girls Club. In fact, the kitchen that the kids learn in at the Boys and Girls Club in Benton is sponsored by Gina's Catering. So
wow.
And they've catered several events for us. They're wonderful.
Yeah. And Crystal, how much does it cost to come to the bike show? Is there an admission fee or what?
There is. It's $15, but with that admission fee, they get access to all of our vendors. So our vendors are companies around the community that want to come out and kind of share some marketing with everybody, but also we have people selling items, you know, Tupperware, makeup, jewelry. So we have all kinds of people that are selling their product as well. So you'll be able to shop, exclusive shop, we like to say, And then we also, with that $15, you'll get all you can eat food and drink. And like Ike was saying, we switched it up this year and kind of added in Miss Gina, and she does a lot of our events, and we're excited to just do something a little bit different. And we will probably go back to, trucks in the past, like we have in the past, but we just wanted to mix it up this year.
Yeah, no, I understand. So, Ike, we're going to make this lots of money, and we're going to do what with it?
This is for the benefit of the Saline County Boys and Girls Club. So the club is there are several branches of the club. We have the main one is in Benton, but they also have one in Alexander, and we also have two in Hot Springs Village. In the Hot Springs Village area, we have the Cedar Mountain Club, which is the club I've been associated with for the last 25 years. Which is right here on Highway 7, the one with the ball fields over by home plate. And then we also have Great Futures Daycare, which is on Carmona Road over by the Regions Bank building. So so anyway, we get a lot of support from the village for the clubs, and this benefits those clubs.
You may have heard me I did a show about you couldn't pay me to do that, police and fire and whatever. You probably couldn't pay me to work at the daycare either, because boy, that's a tough job for minimum wage, isn't it, Crystal?
I feel like everybody who's a part of any of our locations, it's not tough for them because obviously it's what's in them. I feel like the people that we put at each one of our clubs and our daycare, they just live and breathe kids and community. So for them, it's not hard. I don't think it's hard. I think it's fun. And I think it's just rewarding, to be able to spend time with kids and to make a difference in their life is pretty special. So I definitely think you should come by, and I think you might actually enjoy it, and I think you'll be great at it. So come by, call me, and we'll get something rolling,
Well, my grandbaby, my twin daughter grandbabies just happened to attend the daycare. They'll be graduating this next week or two, I believe, here, but wonderful. Honestly, I do know the impact, and I'm joking, of course,
yes,
but
I know.
the point I'm getting at is that, okay. So hang on one second here. So hang on. I've got to stop share because I've got a video test I did years ago up there. What the heck was that? Okay. Anyway, but I don't know even why it changed to that. I was just sitting here watching. So yeah, well, that's odd. Anyway, it has, let's go back. Go back just a second. Pull that back up. I don't know why I moved to that screen. Give me technical difficulty blues. Give me just a second here. Okay. And there we go. What I was going to come back to is that the impact in the community, Ike, the Boys and Girls Club that we know, our version of it here in the village is just outside the gates, as you were saying, there at the Home Plate Cafe, right at there at the baseball park. What programs do they offer, Crystal? What does that do for us?
As far as programs, we have so many. I would love to touch on a few. We do after school care. We provide, especially in the summer, breakfast and lunch every day. After school, we do a meal as well as a snack. And, a lot of people in the community have given snacks throughout the summer to make sure our kids are getting 3 good food meals throughout the day in the summer. But we do anything from homework help to basketball, soccer. We do Smart Girls, STEM, which is skills mastery and resistance training. That's Smart Moves. But we also do STEM, which is science, technology, and math, engineering and math. And so we do a lot of things to just help with at school, really, and make sure that we continue to help our teachers out in Jessieville and Fountain Lake, and really help parents as well. We have a lot of parents that work after hours and they need some extra care. And so that's why we're there, and to help kids and make sure that their bellies are full after school every day.
Yeah, I can see how important that is. Ike, how does it day to day? What do you see what the difference the Boys and Girls Club makes in our community?
Well, I've had several employees who, if it were not for their kids being able to go to the Boys and Girls Club after school, they would have a hard time taking care of the kids. Mm-hmm. And so just about every young parent that we've had has had some kind of involvement with the Boys and Girls Club. Even when my girls were young, they played in the sports programs. So, that was the sports program for all the kids back then, and still is for quite a few. So, the sports, after school, summer programs. I mean, it's just a blessing for the community. They have, 100, I think it's 140 enrolled in the summer program. They have about 100 kids come after school, 75 to 100 kids come after school every day. They get their homework done, they get homework help, and then they're able to have fun at the club too, with all the programs they have.
Holy
And so
cow.
it affects a lot of kids, and a lot of those kids from Jessville and Fountain Lake, they come from Hot Springs Village.
Yeah. And Crystal, you were talking about the snacks after school. I had a chance to meet with Susan one day, and I want to get back to the car show in just a minute, but I had a chance to meet with Susan one day, and she talked about the impact that giving kids a summertime meal, that sometimes that's not exactly, food security is not an issue, or is not a small thing in this area. Is that
Right.
fair?
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's important to us that when they're in our care, that they're not hungry, they're happy, they're smiling, they're being loved on. And so just the fact that the Hot Springs Village community is able to kind of rally around our kids and make sure that they have a snack is very important, because, we've had it to where sometimes kids feel like they need to steal another little kid's snack because they're like, if that's the only snack I'm going to see for the day, I'm going to get it real quick. And so our goal is to make sure that everybody has a snack, everybody's belly's full, and also just, help our parents. They're working hard, they're doing everything that they can, and sometimes they just need a little bit of help, and that's what we're here for. And I feel like the community of Hot Springs Village knows that. And the fact that they are so willing, I mean, it's not just snacks. I mean, they come and just volunteer their time, which is amazing. And there's clubs all across the nation that wish they had the volunteers we had, And so I think that speaks volumes for our community, that we have such a strong volunteer base and people who want to spend time with our kids. That's so important.
Yeah, that's priceless. It really is. Let's come back to and round it up here real quick one last time. Let's go to the car show. It's August the what again?
August the 19th.
And it's from 9 to 12 a.m. It's $15 a person, Rice Crystal, and that includes food. Now, I know last year we had some issues with parking. The fine folks at Woodlands Presbyterian, shout out to Woodlands Presbyterian.
Yes.
How are they going to help us this year, Crystal?
Well, all of our guests who come in and do the $15 general admission, they are going to get to park in the Woodlands Presbyterian parking lot. And so we're going to have tables set up where you can come to the tables, check in, we'll get you a wristband, and then you'll just kind of walk through the wooded area right there between the Woodlands and the church, and you'll get to come in. And that also, to be honest, Dennis, it gives us more room for cars, bikes, and Jeeps as well. So our goal is to hopefully get 140 cars and bikes and Jeeps this year. We have a lot of new things we're doing, from judges to opening up more spots. And so I think it's important that if anyone is interested, we still have vendor spots available, and we also have vehicle spots available as well. So please call or get on our website.
I was going to ask about that real quick. 100, I'm sorry, Ike, I didn't mean to cut you off, but 140 spots for 140. And I remember last year there was a parking issue because there were so many people wanting to come.
Yeah.
Ike, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ike.
I just wanted to point one thing out, and it's really important. One of our biggest sponsors over the years has been John Hollinsworth.
Oh.
And recently I got to know John because we were on the board of the Boys and Girls Club together 20 years ago, and probably more than that. And when you think antique cars in Hot Springs Village, you think John Hollinsworth, and so we will have some things to memorialize him at the car show. He's just a great man, great supporter of the club. I mean, and not just a great man, his entire family have been outstanding in the village, and just legends. All of them are legends. So anyway,
a huge heart for the community too. I mean, just very giving people, and all of them. And I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot to mention that. Unfortunately, I think he passed away late last month, and we had a memorial service just this last week. But yeah, that's a great deal. And as you say, antique cars, man, Antique Cars, John Hollingsworth, those words go right together, don't they, Crystal?
Absolutely. Yes, they do. And, like Ike was saying, this is our 7th year. And 7 years ago, when we reopened Paul Bowie to the Cedar Mountain Boys and Girls Club, we were thinking about how can we fundraise for the club and what kind of events can we do. And of course, we went to Mr. Hollingsworth and he told us, y'all should do a car show. And so we were like, absolutely. And so he kind of gave us that thought and that vision. And so it's important for us as an organization. And of course, he was a mentor to the staff. I know, me and Susan and Emmy, we call him if we had questions, and he was just always so kind, and his door was always open. And I feel like that's something that I want to mention too. Anytime, even if it was just, I'm housed out of Benton, but I go to Hot Springs Village quite a bit. And every time he was like, my door is always open, even if it was just to, come check out the cars that are in the shop, or to have a jam session, listen to, them jamming in his shop. And so it's important to us, yes, absolutely, that we do some things. And so we're excited about that and what that's going to kind of look like, and even something for the future as well, just to kind of remember him always during the car show.
I can envision how this conversation went. Y'all should have a car show. Yeah, great idea. Okay, now how do we do that, John?
Exactly. Yeah. And he, and that's one thing that I feel like he always would bring his golf cart and drive around, and it's going to be hard not seeing him amongst the cars. And so,
like they say, the sign of a well-lived life is the hole that you leave when you leave. And I think
Right.
we're going to know the vastness of the donations that he's given of his time, energy, love, compassion. Just, really, it's been a big thing.
Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate everybody here today. August the 18th, 9 to 12 at the Woodlands. Sounds like it's going to be a great time.
August 19th.
August 19th. Who said 18th? Who said that?
I don't know.
Good. Crystal, we're keeping you on. I tell you, I don't care what they say. We're keeping you on.
Good. Next time I'll dress up.
Okay. Hot Springs Village Inside Out. I'm Dennis Simpson. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks, folks. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching and listening to Hot Springs Village Inside Out, a weekly podcast starring Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. Visit the website at hotspringsvillageinsideout.com.